Dock belly on the very end.
Very
Got it.
end.
Go easier. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Thank you. Park them as they go. There you are.
I knew it was going
Yeah, you'd have been stuck in the mud.
What's that? Correct. Yeah.
Sure. Oh, it's nice and smooth.
Keep those for when you pick them.
Yeah.
The risers come from the way the seating arrangement. Right. You'll set the top of the caps and that's it. Yeah, that's right. You got a number for that? That's what you want for captain?
I saw him. He said purple shirt and some grayed out.
Yeah, he always, I don't know if it was like a
What's that?
How many are graduating?
137.
I learned last year. It's like,
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. It means so much to us to have our parents, extended families, friends, and teachers here to share in one of the most important nights of our lives. Buenas noches a todos y bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase de 2025. Muchas gracias por venir a uno de los eventos más importantes de nuestras vidas. Guys, we did it. After we threw all of our papers off the balcony for our senior prank and walked through the double doors, we walked into the beginning of the next journey of our lives. Before we rush to turn our tassels, it is important to take a moment to thank all of those who are filling the bleachers tonight. This accomplishment is not something any of us has done alone. To the school board, thank you for your selfless time and service to our school community. To Dr. Bell, Mrs. Graham, Mr. Mummert, Mr. McLean, Mr. Brewer, and all of the administrators, thank you for your leadership and the work you do behind the scenes to help us grow. And to the outstanding teachers, coaches, and support staff, thank you for walking beside us every step of the way. Because of you, we have valuable skills, knowledge, and strength that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. We appreciate you making your classrooms a safe and engaging place, for keeping us in line when we needed redirection, and for showing up to our after-school events. Even with the occasional weekend homework, we still appreciate you. Remember, just because we are graduating does not mean we will not be canners tomorrow. Once a canner, always a canner. May we all forever support the black and gold and never forget where we came from. Let's hear it for the class of 2025.
Good evening, friends, family, administration, teachers, staff, and of course, Biglerville's graduating class of 2025. It is a true honor to stand before you tonight as we celebrate all we have accomplished, consider all the ways we have grown, and imagine all the places we have yet to go. As I was reflecting on the past 4 years, trying to decide what I would speak about tonight, my mind was flooded with cheerful memories and moments when my heart was filled with nothing but gratitude. As I look back on some of these moments, I'll know I'll miss my mom. I'll miss waking up to a whole pot of coffee my mom had ready for me every morning. I'll silently giggle every Thanksgiving thinking of Mr. Heiser wearing an inflatable costume for an entire day as a class fundraiser. I'll feel nostalgic every time I smell crisp fall air, remembering the bonfires at every home football game behind the church. And I'll always be impressed to think of the first place homecoming floats our class constructed, both Gru's car and the 12-foot tower of a toilet. I'll forever have the alma mater ingrained in my brain thanks to the Showers Friday morning alma mater ritual, which truly drilled the BHS spirit and pride into all of us. I could go on till the sun goes down listing times and moments I'm so grateful for, and I know each of you have your own distinct moments too. I would like to consider each of these moments a data point. Through school, we have been asked to collect data in order to answer a given question. For example, we have collected our classmates' shoe size and height to answer the question, is there a correlation between height and shoe size? The answer is yes. But by the way, there is a correlation. So there is at least one takeaway from this speech, if nothing else. We have also traced themes through a novel to answer the question, what is the author's purpose? And here, thankfully, almost always more than one answer is right. With the data I have accumulated through reflecting on the moments of happiness and gratitude, I have formed a hypothesis to answer some of life's most pressing and philosophical questions. How can we find meaning, success, and satisfaction through our lives? I know for me personally, these questions have crossed my mind as I and many of my classmates have recently been required to make significant life decisions, choosing the next path to take after high school. Although I have only been on this earth for a short time, I believe that a good starting point in searching for answers is to recognize that meaning and purpose in our lives is not only solely found in our personal accomplishments. Rather, it is about the impact we have on others. After all, we tend to remember and admire people for their sacrifices they made for others, but also we remember and admire people for how they made us feel. We appreciate those who make us feel appreciated, cherish those who make us feel seen and heard, and gravitate towards people who see the best in us, rather than solely focusing on our imperfections. When reverse engineering and analyzing this data, I can infer that if we want to be appreciated and cherished and have people see the best in us, we must first seek out the best in others and first ask, what can I do for you? Not, what can you do for me? In my own life, I can't say I necessarily enjoyed washing cars in the middle of July to raise money for my class, sprinting laps around the field hockey field, or staying up until midnight baking cookies for a bake sale. However, I did feel satisfied, knowing that I was helping and contributing to something bigger than myself, whether that was my team, class, or community. I believe that satisfaction is a much stronger and more reliable feeling to pursue than immediate gratification, which, granted, will naturally follow in those endeavors, but in a more subtle way than the kind of happiness that comes when winning the lottery or eating one of the delicious cakes I baked for the bake sale. I believe Biglerville is a special community because it is filled with members who are ready to serve and support one another. I see this in the Lions Club and in the American Legion, among coaches, parents, and the many organizations that work behind the scenes to create opportunities for community members, ultimately helping to strengthen connections and foster a sense of belonging among all. I am deeply thankful to have grown up seeing countless examples in service, in school events, sports, and everywhere in between. One last hypothesis I have gathered from my data regarding how we can find a bit more meaning in our lives is to follow God's commandment, to love one another as I have loved you. A common thread running through my data points is they are examples of people in my life who have showed me and others patience and kindness. Whether we become teachers, farmers, CEOs, or janitors in the future, in any situation, there is an opportunity to show a little love to those around us and ultimately find meaning and purpose in doing so. Is it hard to love the classmate who has yet to discover deodorant? Or the teacher who assigns seemingly endless classwork? Most certainly. But digging deep to show those people a little bit more patience and kindness, even though it is difficult and uncomfortable, I believe counts as double. I myself am definitely putting this concept into practice, learning to take a deep breath and smile anyway when I find my parking spot taken in the morning. It's not marked or anything, but still it's my spot, and people should obviously be able to read my mind. Nevertheless, I will not let a minor inconvenience determine my attitude. As much as my life feels out of control, my attitude is the one thing I have complete dominion over. This said, I choose to have an attitude of gratitude. And before I conclude my attempts to answer life's most profound questions through my very scientific data collection, I owe a huge thank you to my mom, dad, Kristen, John, and my Grammy for being my constants through all of life's variables. Each one's unique perspective I have learned so much from and undoubtedly shaped me into the person I am today. I am so excited to see everything my classmates accomplish as we move on to new beginnings. I hope we continue the scientific process by sharing our results, both successes and failures. I will forever cherish the laughs, lessons, and memories we have made together. Thank you.
Now, I must admit, I didn't think I would be this nervous to speak, considering I helped with our school's announcements every morning. But here we are. Before I begin, I wanted to thank all of my teachers and peers for getting me to where I am today. It may sound cliche, but I truly wouldn't be standing here without you guys. And a special shout out to Mrs. Tyson for teaching me how to write. Without her, I wouldn't even be giving this speech. And above all, thank you to the entire Biglerville community. Without any of you, I wouldn't be the person I am right now. This is really what I want to talk about today. Who I am, or more of who we are, and what makes us, us, and how simply being ourselves is enough to change the world. Some of you may be familiar with the saying, small changes can make big impacts. And although the statement can be overused, I still see truth within it. In fact, this principle is well known across subjects, specifically in science and in history. However, in these cases, the concept is known as a butterfly effect. You know, like if a butterfly were to flap its wings in the jungles of Brazil, it could affect the weather patterns, causing a hurricane all the way in Florida. Or if you were to go back in time and stop a war from happening, you could induce 5 more just in its place. Reminding us that everything we do matters, because the overarching idea is, you guessed it, small changes can make big impacts. This is something I think about as I navigate my own life, and something we should all consider, seeing as life ultimately is a series of both changes and choices, with each one building upon the last, eventually impacting the lives of everyone around us. And with each person doing the same, all of us are creating that hurricane of change. So you see where I'm going with this butterfly thing, right? Everything we do in life matters, whether it be a small gesture like holding a door for someone down the hall, or something that feels so much bigger, like deciding on a college major. No matter what we do, no matter what we choose to do, it changes the trajectory of our futures one way or another. The importance of these choices is oftentimes either overestimated or underestimated. That choice you made before to hold the door for the person who didn't feel seen could alter their next interaction. Who knows, it may give them the courage to smile or say hello to another random stranger, who later becomes a new friend. And that major you decided upon could have been as simple as clicking a button, leading you to a whole new world of learning that you could have never possibly imagined. While some of these choices may seem to have larger impacts than others, there still comes a sense of power with even just the smallest of choices. So we shouldn't spend too much time worrying about the weight of our decisions, but rather doing the best we can in a moment to make the most of that very moment. While we can't choose our circumstances, we do get to choose our responses. And these responses are what define the kind of person we are. When we look back at our lives 20 years from now, we won't only see 1 or 2 memories of us graduating or that one special night at prom. We will see a collage, a culmination of every ordinary day we lived. Every ordinary day in which we chose to wake up, to go to school, to walk the dog, to text our friends, or to make our bed. We will see our simple, small choices start to construct the foundation that is our personality, our being. So I suppose my advice here is just to make the best choice you can in each moment. That is enough, because we are enough. The choices we make in life are what make us and the world around us special. Anyone can make something ordinary, extraordinary, just like my family, mom, dad, sister, cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandparents. I love each and every one of you for making my life anything but ordinary. And most of all, I admire my best friend, Annabella Rousseau, for being the least ordinary person I know. You have impacted my life in more ways than I can count. Besides that, come on, fellow butterflies, we graduated. Let's flap our wings and make that hurricane of change. Thank you.
From the class of 2025, it is my honor to present the following gifts as a representation of the mark we wish to leave on Biglerville High School. A home and visitor spectator seating banners for the Pitzer Gym, a monetary gift to the art and physical education departments, and finally, 2 student section signs, one for the stadium and one for the Pitzer Gym, which we named the Gold Rush.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Good luck going forward. And always do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. Congratulations, and thank you.
Good evening, family and friends. Well, I can honestly say I'm not sure that I've felt pressure quite like I have in the last 48 hours. About 137 17 and 18-year-olds begging for an outdoor graduation. Well done. I believe the power of positive thinking might have actually chased the rain away. But honestly, I think it was more than that. Their determination came from a deeper place. It was driven by their love for their families and friends. They wanted to share this moment, not just for themselves, but with the people who've supported them along the way. In Upper Adams, if you take a ride up the road, you'll see fields filled with beautiful trees, fruit trees. But tonight, I want to share with you admiration for a different tree, one you won't find close by Biglerville, but a powerful symbol that captures this milestone moment, the sequoia tree. Sequoias are among the oldest and strongest trees on our planet. They can grow to over 300 feet high, and their roots can spread 100 feet. It's the deep and wide roots that make this tree impressive. Just like the sequoia, each of you has roots that anchor you, allowing you to grow strong and resilient. Think about this. The roots of the sequoia intertwine with other nearby trees, creating a system of support. Like the sequoia, you have thrived in an environment with support from your teachers, coaches, and families, marked by your success in the classroom and on the field. As you move on, remember the strength of the roots that have provided you with the foundation to thrive. Hold on to those connections as you navigate challenges ahead. As you can see, each student has been gifted a class of 2025 stole. They wear them as a symbol of their appreciation for all of the individuals whose support brought them to this day. After the ceremony, the graduate will gift their stole to someone they are thankful for who has impacted their educational journey. Class of 2025, stay connected to your roots and the community that has supported you. Take the experiences and lessons you have learned and carry them with you. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Biglerville High School, we are proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what incredible contributions you will make in this world. Dr. Bell, having completed all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Upper Adams School Board of Directors, it is my honor, my duty, and it is my pleasure to present to you the Biglerville High School class of 2025.
On behalf of the Upper Adams School District and the Board of School Directors, I would like to congratulate you. What a fine class you've been. You are the stepping stone for the future classes. The younger men and women of this district have watched you. This is your final step. This is your final stepping stone. You will use everything that you've been taught, everything that you've learned, and things that you are about to embark upon to become greater and greater every day. You are an extremely talented group of young men and women that I'm extremely grateful to have the brief opportunity to see you and watch you grow. I want to echo the fine welcome remarks for you as parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family members from close by or far by, friends that have had a significant impact on these fine young men and women. You have done an excellent job. I also want to thank the teachers, the administrators, the secretaries, the aides, the nurses, the bus drivers, the coaches, the custodians, the cafeteria and maintenance staff, the support staff, who, by the way, have been with you guys for more than 2/3 of your life. Think about it. They have done a fine job as well. But now, this is the most important part. I want to recognize you. Before I formally commission you, and before you can formally become graduates, I need you to stand. By the authority given to me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and on behalf of the Board of School Directors, Mrs. Graham, I accept this class of 2025 for graduation. Good luck and God bless. You may be seated.
Good evening. Come on, you can do better than that. Come on, good evening. There you go. Sure glad Mother Nature held out for us tonight. So for any of you that don't know me, I'm Jim Lady. I'm a school board member. And I'll apologize in advance for anyone that I graduated with that's sitting in the stands. It was 36 years ago we were sitting here. After tonight, I'll have 3 graduates from BHS. Being a school board member is a lot of behind-the-scenes work. Mostly involves writing and approving policies and procedure and making a budget to ensure that every student in the buildings gets to this night when it's their time. Tonight is why us school board members do what we do. Seeing your smiles on your faces makes it all worth the job that we do. Class of 2025, congratulations. Parents, family, friends, congratulations to you as well. 2025, it has a nice sound to it. Think about it, it's a quarter of a century. So I did a little fact searching and went back 100 years to 1925. Unfortunately, there didn't seem like there was a whole lot that happened in 1925, but I did pick out a couple things. The Great Gatsby was published. Did any of you read that? I didn't. Television was invented. Nellie Taylor Ross became the first female governor. Jazz music and dance were in full swing. Phantom of the Opera was released. A pot roast was 32 cents a pound. Today it's $10.44 a pound. Bacon was 47 cents a pound. Today $6.91. A gallon of milk, 35 cents. Today $4. Average income in 1925 was $5,425. In today's world, that would be $98,968. So that was 100 years ago, and tonight, May 29th, 2025, is about your future and what you're going to give someone to talk about in 2021-25, which will lead me into success and defining your own personal success. Personal success involves setting meaningful goals and making progress towards them. It's about aligning your values and priorities with your actions and accomplishments. Success can be measured by the fulfillment of those goals and the happiness and satisfaction they bring. Personal success also involves self-awareness and reflection, understanding your strengths and weaknesses and areas for improvement, and crucial in achieving personal growth. It requires continuous self-assessment and a willingness to adapt and learn from both success and failure. So I would recommend to you to start each day with the I wills. I will do my best I can today. I will treat people the way I want to be treated. I will contribute to groups I belong to in my community. Sometimes success can lead to your biggest failure, which can be arrogance and pride. Failure can lead to your biggest successes, which can be humility and learning. And that will lead me into the successes of this class of 2025, thus far, and their future plans. So at this time, could I ask the class of 2025 to please stand? Now look over to your left at the teachers, administrators, school board members. Look out in front of you at all the people sitting out in front of your family, your friends, the community. Let's give them a round of applause for getting you here. You can be seated. Won't be the first time you're going to have to stand up, though. As a parent, I'm sure I can speak for all parents tonight. Tonight is one of our biggest successes. Educators, with each class graduating, I'm sure it's a feeling of success and accomplishment, and thank you to your educators. Class of 2025, you have accomplished a lot in a short time here. A lot of you are on National Honor Society. Some of you have been part of sports teams that have had great seasons. Some of you are part of the band and chorus and a lot of various clubs and extracurricular activities. But most importantly, you have all achieved academically to earn your spot here tonight. Again, congratulations. So as our mission statement says, congratulations, or college and career ready. So could I have all graduates attending college or trade school to please stand? In case you weren't counting, and I'm sure you're not, that's 84 students, 59% of the class, furthering their education. Thank you. You can be seated. Now, could I have any graduate joining the military service please stand? Good luck to you, Godspeed, and stay safe. Thank you for your willingness to serve. And also missing tonight was Christopher Lopez, as he is already shipped out for his Army enlistment.
He's here.
Where is he? Okay. I'm sorry, he's here. And that's an easier number to count. That's 8 students and 6% of the class going into the military. You may be seated. Now, could I have any graduate joining the workforce please stand? Good luck to all of you on beginning your new careers. And that's 40 students and 28% of the class. Thank you. And now, could I have anyone that is undecided please stand? Come on, there's a couple of you. All right, they don't want to stand, but stay open-minded, explore your options. There's a lot out there. You'll find something, I guarantee it'll come. Class of 2025, could you all stand again, please? I would like you to take a minute, shake hands with your classmates within reach. Tell them all congratulations, thanks for being a friend. For some of you, this very well could be the last time you'll see them. Thank you. Now you can be seated. That's it, I promise. Remember, no matter what, as has been said before, and wherever you end up, Biglerville is always home. Black and gold will always be in you. In closing, I'll leave you with 2 quotes. First is from Lou Holtz, and I've used this before, but I just feel like it's fitting. Your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you're willing to do. Your attitude determines how well you will do it. The second quote is from Abraham Lincoln. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Class of 2025, congratulations. Continue to make us proud. Thank you, and good luck to each and every one of you.
Good evening and congratulations 2025 graduates, parents, and families. You made it to this special occasion and it is an honor to be here with you this evening. I am Neil Weigel, I am the school board president, and on behalf of the school board, congratulations. I was reminded earlier, I do have a question, but Dr. Bell said school is over, so you don't have to answer the question. Does anyone here know the high school mascot before it was the Canners? The Rams, you are correct. Arnsville Vocational School merged with Biglerville School in June of 1947. And we believe sometime between 1948 and 1951, Biglerville High School started to use the canner as the mascot. And as a side note, Mr. Heiser, thank you for all your help with this research. You're a great resource, and we're fortunate to have you here at Upper Adams. He has a whole lot more on the canners if you want to ask him about it. After doing a quick Google search, SI.com lists the top 10 mascots in Pennsylvania. They are the Electrons, the Bubblers, the Big Macs, the Berries, the Fightin' Planets, the Concrete Kids, the Grape Pickers, the Chucks, and the Canaries. And yes, the Biglerville High School Canners rounds out that list on SI.com. Doing more research, Clubhouse Athletics listed their top 5 mascots in Pennsylvania. The Cranberry High School Berries, the Northeast High School Grape Pickers, the William Allen Canaries, the Williamsport Millionaires, and you guessed it, the Biglerville Canners. Now on to the most popular high school mascots in the country. At number 10, the Knights with 489 schools. At number 9, the Cougars, then the Indians, the Lions, and at number 6, the Warriors with 805 schools. At 5 is Wildcats, the Panthers, the Bulldogs, the Tigers, and does anybody know the number 1 mascot in the country? The Eagles, with 1,486 schools. Obviously, we, the Canners, did not make that list as we are the only high school in the entire country with a canner as their mascot. The canner mascot honors the history of the fruit and canned goods industry here in the Upper Adams area. Musselman Stadium, where we are tonight, and where many games have been played, also honors that history. Being a canner represents hard work, a toughness, and a grittiness, and being willing to get your hands dirty in order to get the job done. Major League Baseball from 1876 to this season, 2025, has had 20,891 players. There have been approximately 11,200 U.S. representatives in Congress and 2,018 U.S. senators. By taking an average graduating class of 100 students since 1950, there are only approximately 7,500 people in this country who can say they are Biglerville Canner. You truly are elite. You truly are an elite company with your BHS diploma. Canner alumni have gone on to West Point, the Naval Academy, Air Force Academy, the Marines, and the Coast Guard. They have become doctors, dentists, nurses, judges, lawyers, Wall Street brokers, business owners, fruit growers, farmers, hyperbaric welders, look it up, it's very interesting, construction workers, professors, and they have attended and graduated from the top universities. And I have to admit, Landon Taylor, you stole my line. As you receive your diploma and leave here this evening, you are a canner for life. We did not talk about that beforehand. Don't ever let this small school setting keep you from doing amazing things. You can and will accomplish great things because of being from Biglerville High School. Use it to your advantage. As Dr. DeShong, our incoming superintendent, has said, you can do great things because you are a canner. Reflecting on the most popular mascots, anybody can be a knight, 489 schools. Anybody can be a warrior, 805 schools. And those eagles, anybody can be an eagle. They are nothing special, 1,486 schools. But only a few of you can be called a canner. Be proud of being a canner, as you are in an elite community. Be awesome in all that you do, and again, congratulations.
Barrison Denton Zollinger. Landon Joseph Taylor. Cadence Dawn Dunlap. Claire Jane Roberts. Anna Luisa Walmer. Ava Lane Peterson. Gabrielle Nicole Rogerson. Landon Paul Anglin. Amalia Keala Afoa. Estevan Jesus Aguilar Clapper. Kayla Michelle Storm Alamo. Mari Alvarez. Elliot Piero Amerlunk. Ricardo Apollinar Garcia. Cassandra Marie Ban. Mackenzie Elena Bortz. Alicia Bobadilla Gomez. Stephanie Danielle Bobo. Antonio Monroe Barrero, Jr. Nina Lee Boyer. Riley Shea Brewer. Cooper Jackson Brooks. Araceli Zomara Cardenas Raphael. Jared Wayne Carlson. Hope Marion Chapman. Dylan Michael Chinnick. Sarah Miriam Klaus in absentia. Elizabeth Lene Cluck. Brody Philip Conrad. Junior Ezekiel Contreras Gomera. Colin Michael Kressler. Jason Anthony Crook. Jocelyn Diaz Reyes. Anahi Diaz Mendez. Julian Diaz Mendez. Kimberly Esquivias Hernandez. Giuliano Marco Fazzolari. Bo William Forney. Noah Mark Fulton. Alexis Garcia Lua. Reed James Gladfelter. Aaliyah Noel Gonzalez. Kiera Nicole Gorman. Yatsarali Guzman Reyes. Andrew Allen Hanvey. Alexandra Lynn Hartman. Bruce Timothy Lee Huff. Nicholas Levi Heller, Jr. Ryder Brian Heller. Riley Ricardo Hernandez. Jared Kennedy Hollaball. Terry Lee Charles Hoover in absentia. Cheyenne Ray Hunter. Caroline Elizabeth Herda. Desiree Nicole Jacoby. Kyler Anthony Johnson. Caden Michael Kessel. Chandler Joe Kime. Aubrey William King. Patience Sky King. Chloe Jean Kingston. Blake Matthew Lady. Ella Marie Lady. Daniel Adam Lansdowne III. Nevea Marie Lawver. Colton Stephen LaRue. Nicholas Stephen LaRue. Kiera Marie Lopez. Christopher Lee Lopez. Katie Lynn Lowry. Enrique Lua Zavala. Evelyn Leroy Luft. Vanessa Monzo Garcia. Jocelyn Martinez Rico. Tavian Isaiah McAuliffe. Luke Benjamin McCarthy. Carter Douglas McKinney. Mariano Mendez Sorazano. Cody Lorenzo Mendoza. Giselle Mucha Diaz. Belinda Milan Reyes. Sean Connor Edward Miller. Skylar Malcolm Miller. Alexander Morales Rodriguez. Autumn Kathleen Mummal. Alexis Ann Myers. Megan Renee Myers. Dorian Daniel Nicolo in absentia. Maya Rose Niederer. Giovanni Lamar Owen Norris. Gabriella Oriana. Christopher Michael Oseen. Vanessa Perez Peralta. Alexander Perez Mateos. Jesus Luis Perez Riviera Jr. Abrielle Marie Ponce. Dakota Jaylyn Potts. Eric Polito Reyes. Gavin Thomas Redden. Kayla Marie Richmond. Ashley Celestes Rodriguez Arias. Axel Roderick Rooney. Brandon Ruiz Saldivar. Brandon Salazar Avila. Ashley Nicole Salazar Ruelas. Daniel Axel Sanchez. James Cornell Schulteis. Caitlin Page Scott. Edward Frederick Seiler. Jack Henry Shannon. Seth William Showers. Paige Morgan Slaybaugh. Cody Tyler Slothauer. Haley Ann Smith. Kelsey Ann Smith. Hayden Daniel Snyder. Zaira Getzali Solis Hernandez. Braden Christopher Staley. Johnny Eugene Stotzleger. Leah Elizabeth Strasberg. Rachel Faye Stoltz. Kevin Hilario Tivo Contreras. Emmeline Marie Toon. Diana Paola Trejo Hernandez. Caleb Marshall Trimmer. Matthew Philip Trimmer. Connor Nolan Tyson. Eileen Uribe Perete. Alexis Starr Varner. Elisa Isabella Vaughn. Robert Lee Wance III. Coral Jasmine Renee Warren. Kieran Ray Weigel. Tyler Ray Wolf. Austin Daniel Woltz. Caleb Charles Olson. Selena Zawari Zarate Tovar. Francesca Corina Zartman. Hunter Sean Zartman. Anna Elizabeth Zapita Alvarez. We are proud to present to you the Biglerville High School graduating class of 2025.
We good now? Okay. It is my honor and privilege to be the first to congratulate our class on officially graduating. Way to go, guys. While some of us are staying close and some are moving away, we will always be Canners at heart. It has been a privilege growing up alongside each and every one of you. We are all going to miss the fun and unforgettable memories that we've had over the years. But those memories do not disappear with time. While this chapter has ended, our stories continue and will forever be intertwined in each other's books. Let us remember to seize every opportunity that God puts before us so that we live our lives looking back without any regret. I know looking back that I don't regret any moment I have spent with any of you. Thank you, class of 2025. Congratulations, we did it!